Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the Sean the Sheepman channel. This week guys, we have some big news and we'll get to that in a minute. But first I owe you guys a little apology. I didn't get any videos up during calving or lambing and it was just too busy for me, even just to take the video clips, never mind edit a video. But hopefully we'll get back to a sort of semi-regular video from now on really. And guys, remember, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and let's get into it. And I'm sure you guys are wondering what the big news is, so let's get straight into that as well. So guys, this is Archie, and Archie's going to be staying with us from now on. So okay guys, I'm going to explain who Archie is. Well, Archie is Storm's full brother, he is Kate's son and Echo's uncle. And I actually sold Archie as a puppy into a pet family, and unfortunately, Archie's owners have fell on some hard times without giving away too much details recently, and they can no longer give Archie the care and attention that he deserves. So they contacted us and we have agreed to take Archie back, at least for the time being. And that sort of gets us to the point where we have to ask, is Archie going to become a sheepdog? Well, Archie is 3 years old, so he is a bit late to start training. But I can't help myself and I am going to take him to sheep, but there are other things we have to work on first. Archie has some training issues that we are going to have to tackle first before we even think about taking him to sheep. And those training issues are the issues that I face with puppies mainly. So it's basically the recall, the stop, and basic obedience. These are things that we're going to have to get pretty good at before we think about going to the sheep. But before we get into any of that stuff, Archie has to become a member of the pack. And it is a bit different introducing a dog from a pet home to other dogs than it is to introducing them to a working pack. So Monty's basically his best way in. So Monty is very well socialised and he gets on with most dogs, and him and Archie have been together since we got Archie. You're always going to have a few teething problems, but I think we're getting there now. It's the next day, we've had him for about 24 hours and they're being pretty good with each other. The difficult part for him is going to be integrating into the working pack. And everybody wants to talk about alphas. As far as I see it, the pecking order in a pack is basically the person who is in the pack first holds the highest position and the last person to join takes the lowest position. And this is something that he's going to have to get used to, coming from where he was the only dog in the household into a multiple dog household, as he is going to have to remember there is a hierarchy within the pack. And yesterday we did introduce him to Echo for a small time. They're both complete males, so there was a couple of small spots, but I mean that's to be expected introducing complete males. But then it went to avoidance, which is a big step, and hopefully them two will get along, and then we'll think about introducing them to the girls, because the girls can be less accepting of new males at the start. And Archie does have a hyperfixation. Now, whether this is a lack of mental stimulation or basically a product of not using his drive, we'll have to see. Do I think he could become a working dog? I definitely see some instincts there. Maybe not them all, but we won't really know until we take him to sheep and see his reaction there. So at worst, what would happen to Archie? Well, if he doesn't want to become a working dog, that's fine. Stacey is kind of keen on him as a house dog because, well, Monty is getting older. Monty's about 12 now. So even if he doesn't work out as a sheepdog, as I say, he's an older dog. He will be harder to train, and there will be less chance of him making it all the way to being a fully trained working sheepdog. However, if it doesn't work out for him, there will still be a home for him. And also, obviously, we don't like to have one of our dogs that was sold have to be rehomed or returned to us. However, the owner's situation wouldn't have been good for the dog, and we didn't want to see the dog go to the shelters. So the owner did the right thing, contacted us, told us their situation, their current situation, and we were happy to help. Also, another thing I said, this is Archie is Kate's son, Storm's full brother, and as you know, Haig was Storm's dad. He's also Archie's dad, and you'll see, I'll put the two pictures side by side. Actually, I'll put a photo of Archie and a photo of Haig side by side, and you'll see they look very similar dogs. So that was another thing, definitely helps me want to take him in anyway. So what do you think of Archie then?
I like him.
And do you think he's going to be a working dog or a house dog?
See, I'm not sure about that.
I think he'll be a working dog.
No, he might, but he's a bit scared of the cod.
He can run behind it. Okay guys, that'll do it for this video. And hopefully we'll get back to semi-regular videos now. And I have a few things planned. Some of them are quite exciting. Can't quite tell you what they are yet, but they are coming. So stay tuned for that, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out your the merch if you want to support the channel. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. And guys, don't forget to comment down below. Do you think Archie will make a sheepdog, or do you think he's too old for that now?